When I did my work in the pediatric rehabilitation, I actually traveled very long and I visited people at home. So I got a good idea about family situation and which possibilities there were to make interventions at home. And I also got quite acquainted with the parents' experiences of their everyday situation and how they, as parents, relied very much on experts visiting them, telling them about what to do. And I actually had another idea. I saw them as the experts because they had their children close to them from maybe 16 to 24 hours a day. So who would be the expert if not the parents? I mean, they could need some of the knowledge that experts had, but they were the experts on their child. And that was a very good experience. And I always rely on that, thinking back on the time when I was traveling and meeting parents and trying to remind myself about what could be the motivation for parents to begin to use powered mobility as an intervention for their child. You need to have different motivators than your child need independent mobility. That is not a good reason for a parent. But if you begin to talk about development and how the experience of becoming in control of a machine helps to become in control of computers and phones and all other kinds of technology that we use in everyday life. Also talking about how slow development is when you have a disability. Then you need to begin very early using technology and understanding tools and how to use them. So you get a bit ahead of children in your own age, because you need that extra time to learn. But I think that for a child with disability of some kind and being immobile, maybe also being without a possibility to express feelings and thoughts because the language is very limited, then you actually can use the mobility to become in control of your own position in space. And you also, by your movement in space, can explain if you like something or dislike something. So you can go away if you don't want to take part any longer. Or you can try to get closer if there is something you're curious on. Because sometimes it's very hard to read children and people with disabilities because the mimic and gestures are not so easy to interpret